Hey there! Welcome back to my home. I'm Terry Moose Butler and this is Moos'n Around the Kitchen. Now we're going to go into part 2 of my Valentine's Day episode. We're going to cook our London broil, we're going to make some potatoes and some glazed carrots on the side, and we will serve our chocolate mousse. Alright, let's get cooking. Now that we're in the kitchen, we're going to get underway with the rest of our meal for Valentine's Day. And I do want to say happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I have my special Valentine here, my son. And we're going to get the rest of the meal done. And part of that is going to be the potatoes that we're going to roast, the carrots that we're going to do our special glaze for Valentine's Day. And then we will decorate the chocolate mousse so it looks a little fancier. So I'm happy to have my special date here for Valentine's Day. And let's take a look at how the rest of the meal is going to go. For the rest of the meal, we have the red baby potatoes. That will be baked with the olive oil and, of course, garlic, salt, and pepper. We're going to use the fresh oregano and thyme, onion, and we will sprinkle Parmesan on it as we finish. For the carrots, that will be glazed in a honey and coconut oil with a little cinnamon sugar sprinkled on top of that. Now we're going to prep the potatoes. This is the fun part. And so now what I've done here is we have some olive oil and garlic in there. I've already got some of the herbs, but I just took about 2 handfuls of both of those herbs. And you can just cut them like this. Just real simple. And then you want to throw this into the oil, and that'll get mixed in. And you can cook these potatoes in whole or in half. I am quartering them for tonight. That'll cook a little bit faster. And I do have to give a shout out for the person that made the recommendation for this particular meal. And this person is the email killer, the phone killer at the office. He's the dad joke killer. And he's also my dishwasher, but apparently my dishes haven't been washed. So Eric, Jay, what the heck? I need you to wash some dishes, okay? All right. So what we'll do is we'll finish getting all this chopped up. I like the onions a little bit thicker. You can dice them up if you want, but we'll just kind of go ahead and do this with them. Throw these puppies in there. This is enough, really. I think I'll do one more potato. And then we have our glaze, if you will, our olive oil mix. And then we'll go ahead and just pour this right on top. And we'll get this all mixed up. And this will get baked in the oven, 400 degrees, probably for about 15 minutes. If the potatoes aren't done at that point, we can always just go back and cook them a little bit longer. Of course, I'm going to also throw a little bit of salt and pepper on top of this mixture. And then when it's done, we will go ahead and throw on the cheese to kind of tidy it all up into a delicious little dish. Now it's time for the carrots. So let's take a look at what we're doing here. I have them already quartered. I'm just going to show you how I'm quartering these bad boys. Probably the safest thing to do right there. Now I have my oil and honey glaze ready to go here. Of course, that is again the coconut oil. And we're quartering these again. And I have them already pre-fit. And I also have a little bit of the coconut oil already on the bottom here. But we have the carrots fit to size right in the pan. And then we're going to coat these carrots with our glazing. This is the honey oil. And of course, this is going to bake with the potatoes at the same time. Now it's time to go ahead and throw in our meat for the London broil. I did want to show you real quick though how the carrots turned out. And our potatoes. I really wish you could smell all this. It's just amazing. It smells so good. All right, in with the broil. All right. We got that set for 6 minutes, and then we'll flip it over. Once I pull it out, we're going to cover it with a layer of tin foil and let it sit for another 10 minutes. And that's it. We will slice, serve, and eat. I can't wait. The meat is out of the oven and has been sitting for 10 minutes in foil. So now the next step is just getting it cut. And let's take a look at that. We want to cut our slices nice and thin. Just about that thin. And the smell of this is just amazing. So as you can see, we've got a nice rare cut going there, and it is still fully cooked. So that's going to wrap it up this evening. I will do a final look. I'll show you a photograph of the chocolate mousse and the entire meal put together on a plate. But I just wanted to thank you for joining me this evening. I hope that you have an amazing Valentine's Day. I hope that you make this meal for Valentine's Day. And I just, if you like the video, click the like button, subscribe, share this video. Please tell me if there's anything that you'd like to see me make, or tell me what you think about this video, what I could do better. I'm already working on the lighting, so that'll be coming up here. I'll have better lighting for everybody. But I want to thank you for joining me this evening, and as always, I've got to have a little tiny taste of the food. And since I've already made this, I already know it's going to taste great, but this is so good. All right, well, I want to thank you for joining me for another episode of Moos'n Around the Kitchen. You have a great night and happy cooking, and happy Valentine's Day.